Yes, we are talking in English, but maybe there are some interruption, right?
Oh yeah, a little bit of interruption is totally fine. That's just part of having a natural conversation. So no worries at all. We'll just go with the flow.
Yes, actually, sometimes the interruption made me feel not comfortable.
Yeah, I totally get that. Sometimes a little interruption can throw you off, but honestly, you're doing great. It's all part of the process, and we'll just roll with whatever comes up.
Okay, because we need time to go to the flow again.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Sometimes we just have to roll with those little life interruptions and keep going. So no worries at all. We'll just pick up right where we left off.
Yes, and for studying anything, if we can go into the flow, we can pick up the knowledge quickly and easily. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get into that flow and you're feeling comfortable, picking up new bits of knowledge just becomes a lot easier. So the more you do it, the more natural it feels.
Yes. It's like when I play chess or play games. Um, it's maybe 3 or 4 hours, but it passed by very fast.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. When you're in that kind of flow state, whether it's with a game like chess or just getting absorbed in something you're enjoying, time just flies by. And it's really cool when language learning feels that way too.
Yes. So for example, if we can make the flow in doing something, for example, in learning English, we will have the very good results, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, when you find that flow in learning English or really anything else, that's when you start to see some really awesome progress. Just makes the whole process more enjoyable and the results come more naturally.
Yes. So please do not translate my sentence into Vietnamese. I just want to you write it in English.
Of course, and no worries at all. I'll keep everything in English for you, and we can just keep rolling along like this.
Yes, because I'm practicing English, so I do want to see Vietnamese names there.
Absolutely. I've got you covered. We'll stick entirely to English so you can keep practicing just the way you want.
Okay. Every time when I talk to you, I also use a phone to make the video. After that, I post it on YouTube, and I want to see that for a year. When I look back, how far I've come.
That's such a cool idea. It's like having a little time capsule of your progress, and then a year from now you can look back and see how much you've improved. I think that's an awesome way to stay motivated.
Yes. So I will post the video at least from day 1 to day 365. And now is the day 43.
Wow, that's really amazing consistency. So you're building up this whole journey day by day, and you're already at day 43. That's super impressive. It's going to be really cool to look back on all that.
No, I mean 53.
Oh, got it, 53. Well, even more impressive then. You've got over 50 days of practice under your belt. And that's a huge milestone. So definitely keep it up. You're doing great.
Yeah, so I saw that my English is so different from the first day.
Absolutely. And that's the best part. Seeing that real difference from day one to now, it's awesome that you can notice that progress. And it just shows how much that daily practice is paying off.
Yes, and I know that I know that to practice English or practice some languages, we need to do it every day. Yeah, the more we practice, the more fluent we are, right?
Absolutely. That's exactly how it works. The more you practice, the more natural and smooth it all feels. So just keep at it, and you'll keep seeing those improvements.
Yes. Mm. Actually, the education at the school is very important, but it's not all right.
Yeah, you're totally right. Motivation is definitely important to get you started, but it's that consistency and that habit that really keeps you going. And you've clearly built a great habit, so just keep it up.
No, I don't want to talk about motivation. I mean that the education at the school, for example, the high school, the preschool, the primary school, secondary school.
Ah, I get what you mean. So it's like the motivation is important, but what's even more important is having that routine, that discipline, and that habit in place. And that's what really carries you forward. So yeah, that makes perfect sense.
No. I mean that the education at the secondary school, the high school, even the university is very important. But that's not all, right?
Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. The education system, like high school or university, is really important. But it's not the only thing that determines success. It's also about your daily habits and your personal commitment. So that totally makes sense.
Yes, because I know that a lot of people, even in the past they study well, even very well, but when they grow up, they did not have any good result in their cooking and or even their life. But some other people, even in the past, they did not have a good education. They cannot attend a very good university, but after that, they still become some successful people, even very successful.
Yeah, absolutely. I get what you're saying. It's really true that a formal education is important, but it's not the only path to success. A lot of it comes down to your own habits, your determination, and how you grow over time. So yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, maybe education is not important.
Well, I'd say education is definitely important, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. It's not the only thing that determines success. Your own drive, your habits, and what you do every day matter a lot too.
Yes. Yeah, so there are some difference between book smart and street smart, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's definitely a difference between what you might call book smart and street smart. Both have their own kind of value, and it's really about balancing what you learn from education with what you learn from life experience.
Yes. So, do you think that uh,
Yeah,
the children affect a lot by the parents, even more important than from the teacher?
yeah, definitely. Parents have a huge influence on kids, sometimes even more than teachers, because they're there every day. They shape a lot of habits and attitudes, so it all kind of works together.
Yes. So mm, so it's nice.
It sure is. It all kind of comes together. Parents, teachers, and your own efforts. All that shapes how we learn and grow.
Yeah, so
Yeah, exactly. It's really a whole mix of influences that all come together. And it's great that you're thinking about all of these different pieces.
yes. Okay, okay. So
Yeah, for sure. So we can just keep going like this and chat about anything else that's on your mind.
also, can you? How do you think about the importance of reading books?
Yeah, definitely. I think reading books is super important. It's a great way to learn new things, get different perspectives, and of course, build up your language skills. So it's definitely a valuable habitat.
Yes. So even
Yeah, absolutely. Even just reading a little bit each day can make a big difference. It just adds so much to your knowledge and your skills over time.
yes. So even when we practice them, it's also I always try to spend time with my children and teach them to practice English every day.
That's really wonderful. I think it's great that you're spending that time with your kids and helping them practice English every day too. Just makes it a really positive routine for the whole family.
Yes. So practice English every day make me happy.
Yeah, exactly. Practicing a little bit every day really does add up. And it's awesome that you're making it a family routine. Just makes the whole learning process that much more natural.
Yes. So to another people, maybe English only the tool to connect with other people, but to me it's also a kind of job or career. I mean that we definitely can earn money from teaching English for other people.
Yeah, I get what you mean. For some people, English is just a way to communicate, but for you, it's also something that can become a career path or a way to earn money by teaching others. And that's really great because it means you're turning something useful into something that can also be professionally valuable.
Yes. So actually, I like learning English and I like using English. So if we can earn money from English, it will be very fun, very interesting.
Absolutely, and that's a fantastic way to look at it. If you enjoy learning and using English, and you can also turn it into something that supports you financially, then it's really a win-win. It makes the whole process even more rewarding.
Yes. So do you think that practicing English every day is some kind of some kind of exercise for the brain, like we do exercise like running or walking, is good for the body.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way of putting it. Practicing English can be kind of like a workout for your brain. It's like mental exercise, and it keeps your mind active and flexible, just like physical exercise does for your body. And so, absolutely, it's a great form of brain exercise.
Yes, I think so, and I hope that for example, if I spend a year to practice
I'm
English, I
sorry,
mean,
but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
okay, okay, see you later.